In this course, I will introduce the software programming tool of PLC, UperLogic. I will walk you through some of the important features of UperLogic one by one, including connection, firmware update, device view, online editing, tag, memory allocation, memory address, element memory, drag and drop, real-time data chart, and security. Please be noted that we will be using the PLC programming tool, UperLogic, at version 0.11.5. You could obtain the latest version of UperLogic by accessing the FATEC official website. UperLogic supports two methods of connection for programming, including USB Type-C and Ethernet RJ45. PLC provides toggle switch of run and stop, which allows change of work mode without software. Now, let's take a look at the overview of different modes and connection parameters. PLC supports different modes including offline editing, online monitoring, and online editing. And the upright linfo of the software displays the current connection mode. The connection parameter is where one can decide the connection method to use, either USB or Ethernet. Offline editing mode allows full modification but not monitoring, including writing project to PLC with download button and uploading project from PLC with upload button. Online monitoring mode allows only monitoring of project. Online editing mode allows monitoring and modification of the project at the same time. In communication configuration, we can set up the Ethernet IP address, serial parameters, as well as the mapping of Modbus slave of PLC. Different from FBs, PLC can be a role of master and slave in an Ethernet application at the same time. Two RS-485s are inherently built in the PLC. And the mapping of Modbus slave can be modified according to users' needs. We can check the PLC status and proceed with the firmware update through software. PLC status provides brief and necessary info about the model, versions, and current project data. Follow the following steps to update the firmware of PLC. Connect to PLC using a USB Type-C cable. Check the PLC firmware version in the PLC status. Do the firmware upgrade. Follow the following steps to complete a simple project. Create a new project with matching model. M9129 is the 1-second period signal. Use R0 to count how many seconds have passed by. Download. Enter online monitoring. Run PLC. Follow the following steps to connect to MPLC through Ethernet. Connect to PLC using an Ethernet cable instead. Suggest to change your laptop IP to 192.168.2.8. Enter online monitoring mode by Ethernet. Save the project as Practice 1. Device View. We will introduce some key features of Device View in this section, including hardware configuration, device dimension, power consumption, module resource, device monitor, configuration and information of modules, and locating a module. Let's learn the use of Device View through practicing using the software. Hardware configuration. Drag and drop a new module from the toolbox list, e.g. M16X. Device dimension. The automatic generation of dimension info facilitates the planning of how machines could be arranged. Power consumption. The evaluation of the overall consumption of current will be shown on the software. MPLC has the options of 1A and 2A for power modules, as well as supporting other brands' DC power modules. Module resource. Each module is allocated with different PLC memory according to their module type, which can be observed here as well. Device monitor. Special registers allocated to the selected module will be displayed on the software, which provides a convenient way for programming, controlling, and also monitoring. Configuration and information of modules. The information of a module shows versions and model info of a module, and configuration of a module can be set up by using software. Locating a module. This feature allows field engineers to locate a module with the indication of blinking LEDs on the module, which facilitates the distribution of wires at the site. Before entering online editing mode, software will check the consistency of the project between software and PLC. During online editing, one can monitor and edit the program at the same time and use trial run to test the result after completion. Also, the green line indicates parts being modified. During online editing, one can monitor and edit the program simultaneously. Enter online editing mode with Practice 1. Make the network short/open or change R0 to try out this feature. Offline and save with the original content before online editing option. Next, I will introduce global labels, local labels, system labels, and how to create, import, and export labels. Global tag. These are tags that can be called and used across all program units. Local tag. These are tags that can only be called and used within a specific program unit. System tag. These are tags that are reserved for special registers and relays and are default. Let's replace registers and relays we have used in previous practices with tags. Proceed on Practice 1. Replace M9129 with the system tag. Create a local tag named boot time S for R0. Replace all R0 with the boot time S. Download and run. Add tags to status page and monitor. Next up, we compare some of the difference of memory usage and system configuration between MPLC and FBs. In this table, MPLC presents an upgrade of 3 to 10-fold regarding supported quantity of device memory. Timers of 1 millisecond are added in the specification of MPLC. UperLogic integrates some useful features like memory address, which gives users an easy way to examine the status of used and available device memory. Let's see how it can be used. Proceed on Practice 1. Examine the memory address. The benefit of element memory. Easy backup for further debug, duplication, or restoration. Easy in-project massive register duplication. Now I will show you how to use element memory. Create a new element memory and change values of our registers as you want. Export all or part of the element memory and import them into other projects. In the meantime, the value of registers can be compared between software and PLC. Finally, download the element memory to the PLC to complete the task. The toolbox will automatically switch the displayed content based on the current editing screen. When editing the device view, displays the expansion module list. When editing ladder, displays function instructions. When editing motion flow, displays motion flow instructions. The real-time date chart can capture values at a very fast sampling rate and generate a monitoring curve. We'll follow the steps to actually do it. We will monitor the status of M9129 and R0 using the real-time data chart. Add the system tags M9129 and R0 to the real-time data chart. And we can observe that the value of R0 increases by 1 every time M9129 turns on. MPLC provides two kinds of protection mechanisms, which serves to protect different IP. Protection of software project. Protection of PLC project. Computer-side project program protection mechanisms. Project password. Block invalid project file access. Download password. Block use of project on a PLC. Program ID. Block running of program on an unauthorized PLC. Program protection. Customize project-level protection rules. Unit password. Customize unit-level protection. Data password. Customize data-level protection. PLC-side project program protection mechanisms. PLC ID. Block illegal use of PLC. Upload protection. Block illegal upload from a PLC. Download protection. Block illegal download to a PLC. Please feel free to ask any question or make any suggestion to the local FATEC distributors worldwide, or leave a message on the website.